Hey guys, let's make some homemade toothpaste. So I've been going around my house trying to figure out things that we use on a consistent basis and how I can change away from the commercial brands over to doing it myself and making it more healthier, less all that additional stuff in it. And so toothpaste was number one on my list. So I'm going to be using some pure baking soda, some cold pressed organic coconut oil. Of course, we got to have some bentonite clay. And I'm going to add some ground clove powder in there. Cloves are really good for toothaches and tooth pain. So, why not, okay? So in this cup, I have 1 cup of the coconut oil. It's kind of melted. You want it a little bit liquidy just to make it easier to mix, but it's not completely melted. You can see some chunks left in there because I don't want it to take a long time to form back up. So into this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of bentonite clay. Now, bentonite clay, we all know what bentonite clay is, but for those of you who don't know, it is great at pulling out toxins. And because of that, you don't want to stir this with a metal spoon. Something wooden, something silicone, like I'm using a spatula, will be great. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the ground cloves, and guys, ooh, the cloves smell so good. Oh, it smells so wonderful. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the baking soda. If I can get my left hand to cooperate with me today. 1 tablespoon of the baking soda. And honey, just however much you want for your peppermint oil. That's totally up to you. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. I love peppermint oil. I love it. That's needless to say. I did think about adding some oregano oil to this, but the oregano oil is kind of spicy, but it's good also. If you want to add some oregano oil, you could definitely do that. Also, if you want to add a little bit of teeth whitening to it, you could definitely add some charcoal powder to this. I would say about 1 tablespoon. Keep it at an equal ratio. So I'm just gonna stir this up, make sure it's good and mixed. Oh, this smells so good. And that's what you're gonna have. So now remember, we use coconut oil, so this is going to firm back up. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours and let it firm back up. I have these little containers that I had from a previous project that I bought off of Amazon. Of course, I'm gonna buy something bigger, but this is what I had on hand, and I still have to use these things up, so I'm gonna use them. But they're nice little personal size containers that I can give out to everyone in the house, and they can have their own jar of toothpaste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour these into these containers, and we'll set these in the refrigerator to let them firm up. See it to come out. Look at that. There's your toothpaste. Just stick it in your mouth, swoosh it around, brush your teeth. You're good to go.